His wonderful Upadesha was, see God in common men. Serve man, serve God. Once Swami Vivekananda and other Guru Bhais were discussing, we should show compassion to poor, less privileged, downtrodden. Compassion is daya, jive daya. Then Sri Ramakrishna rebuked them. Who are you to show compassion to others? You think you are the very high pedestal and others are low. Don't say jive daya, compassion. Say jive seva, serving the people. As Swami Vivekananda afterwards told, the giver is more blessed than the receiver. Be thankful to God who gives the opportunity to help others, to serve others. There are people without much resources, without much education or intellect, so-called intellectual power. Their whole life is, irrespective of the difficulties that they face, there are many people who have personal many problems, including physical ailments, but their whole focus is how to help others, forgetting their own problems. It seems there was a wonderful man called Abu, always busy in helping others. In a village in Rajasthan, there was one simple, innocent healer. He was like Abu. This man will give many times free medicine. If he finds that somebody is very poor, rather than charging the fees, he will spend his own money to bring the medicine for that poor lady in a house. Not only he will give free medicine, if he finds that this lady, nobody is there in the house to help her in paying electric bill or bringing vegetable. He was a simple village doctor, but he will do all those works also for the whole village. He was like a god, like an angel. So Abu was like that. And because he used to serve and help everyone, he didn't have time for his own self-elevation. No time for prayers, no time to go to mosque. So one night, this Abu was sleeping, and suddenly midnight, his room was full of bright light. Abu's eyes opened, and what he finds is one angel is standing there with a list in his hand, a piece of paper. So what is the paper, what is the list you are carrying? Oh, this is the list of people who love God. Abu loved God very much, and he saw God in poor people. So he says, I also love God. Is my name in that list? So angel looks in the list. I'm very sorry, Abu, your name is not there. Abu was not worried about the name. Doesn't matter. He sleeps off. Next day, at the same time, room was much more brighter, same angel with a different list. What is the list you are carrying today? So yesterday when Abu asked, my name is there, angel had questioned, do you pray regularly? Do you go to mosque? because 5 times one should pray according to Muslim system, namaz. So Abu told, I don't have time, I'm always busy serving others. So today when Abu asked, what is the list you are carrying? Then the angel says, this is a list of people whom God loves, and your name is on the top. So when we serve others, help others, God loves us, irrespective of our status. That was the message of Sri Ramakrishna sung in this poem. Easiest, simplest way to come out of tamas is to do something for others. That does not require much sophisticated sadhana or any intelligence or resources. Yesterday we were seeing what are the symptoms of a person who is tamasic. Anubandham kshayam hinsam anavekshacha paurusham mohat arabhyate karma yattat tam samuchyate. So when we start the project out of moha, without thinking, anavekshacha paurusham, without judging my capacity. I was giving the example of the man who resigned his secure job, government job, out of glamour, fascination, just because his friend earned a lot of money. In real estate, you have to have a lot of cunning things, how to handle difficult people, various types of government officials, agents, labor. His friend had all those qualities, so he could earn the money. But this man was very simple. But just because his friend earned money by resigning the job, he also blindly followed. Anavekshacha paurusham. Without judging my capacities, we jump into some action. I don't know nowadays, but many boys and girls used to just rush to Bombay to work for movies, to become a cinema actor and land in trouble without judging one's capacity. Many a time, some people leave their family, some people leave one ashram thinking other place is wonderful. Then it becomes difficult to come back to family or to original ashram because they take the decision out of impulse. Mohat arabhyate karma. That is tamasic action. It involves kshaya, loss. I leave the job, I lose the money, the salary of the job, I lose the money which I invested, lot of loss. Himsam. Many a time, without thinking, when we indulge in some action, it involves a lot of violence. I often tell the story of a person in Japan in the train who was drunk. So many youngsters wanted to thrash him. But one old man told, let me talk to this man. And then they found that this was an innocent person who had first time drunk to forget his double tragedy, loss of wife, loss of job. Then old man told, if you would have thrashed him without knowing the reason, you would have damaged his psychology further. Many times without thinking, we jump to the action and involve a lot of violence. People out of misunderstanding. There are riots between groups, fights between nations out of tamas. In beautiful book, Freedom at Midnight, written by 2 French authors based on historical evidences. There is an episode that during partition of the country, when whole India was burning, a group of soldiers, the army was not yet divided. So they told, let the whole country have riots. We have been brought up together, trained together, we have fought together. We will not suspect each other that I belong to this country, I belong to that country. We will live peacefully. So as per the agreement, they were having a nice time together. And it was Sunday morning, holiday. So one soldier from 6th battalion, he was cleaning his gun and there was a hidden bullet in the gun which escapes and unfortunately hits a lorry full of Muslim soldiers. So there is already a lot of tension, suspicion, doubt because of the riots. So this Muslim unit is surprised from where this bullet came. Oh, from that unit. Oh, they have gone against us. Without trying to verify, they started shooting in that direction. And other soldiers didn't know, this Sikh unit. What's happening? Why these bullets? From where? Oh, from Muslim unit. This was the policy of British, divide and rule, to make people fight and always rule. So this is how there are separate divisions, Muslim unit, Sikh unit, Jat unit, etc., etc. So other Hindu soldiers, Sikh soldiers, they didn't know why the bullets are coming. Oh, from Muslim unit. So they want to kill us. So they started shooting. Plenty of weapons, perfect target. In 1 hour, 10,000 lives were lost. They recorded historical evidence out of misunderstanding. Impulsive action, without thinking. Mohat arabhyate karma. Yat tat tam samuchyate. Anubandham shayam himsam. Lot of violence because lack of understanding. Communication gap. That is because of tamas. Because we don't see the things as they are. Prejudice, assumptions. So way to come out of tamas. Move from tamas to rajas. Then from rajas to sattva and beyond. So what are the symptoms of a rajasic person? Yattu kamev suna karma. A rajasic person will not do any action without expectation. In smallest act, first he will think what I am going to get from this action. Selfless action they don't know, who are very rajasic. Or small. One friend of Indian, American, NRI, young boy, he came to serve our country during vacation. So he went to many ashrams. He came here also. So he wanted to just do physical seva. So he wanted to work in the kitchen to cut the vegetable. So he was telling me jocularly. While cutting the vegetables, I was thinking how wonderful service I am doing being from America. He said, that very moment I cut my hand with the knife. So even doing small job, I appreciate myself. I am doing something great. Always expectation. Name, not in the form of monetary gain or other. Name, fame, appreciation. Can I do, जैसे हिंदी में बोलते हैं, नेकी कर कुएं में डाल. Can I do like Abu, the good work and forget about it? Not possible because of rajas. Yattu kamev suna karma. Always doing action with some selfish motivation. Sa ahamkarena vapuna. With ego, lot of ego. As if I am a great doer. Founder of Vivekananda Kendra used to say, which is an efficient machine? Efficient machine is that which gives maximum work with minimum input, with minimum friction. The best car is that almost no sound, any best machine, minimum friction, minimum noise, and maximum mileage, taking minimum petrol, diesel or gas, and giving maximum mileage. So who is the efficient worker? Who takes minimum from the society? Jivane yavat adanam syat pradanam tatodikam. Vivekananda Kendra's prayer is, in the life, let us take minimum from the society and give back maximum. So, person who is not rajasic, who is sattvic, he has no ego. He takes little but gives more. And will never talk that I did this work, I did that much work. But what about rajasic people? Lot of ego. Small work, they'll make big noise. Inefficient machine makes a big noise. Whole world, whole campus will know, whole ashram, that he has done a great job. They'll do small work and make big noise because of ego. For name and fame. There was a cartoon, about one politician who goes to slum area in summer to distribute ice cream sticks like Chocobar to poor children. But the photographer has not come. So ice cream is melting. Along with the tears of children, ice cream is also melting. The photographer has not come. So first small thing, ego, name, fame. So one small, in PDC we have many paintings by children. So some children very nice painting, very small signature, their name in corner. You have to struggle to see what is the name of the boy. But one boy, very small hut, big name, painted by this is the ego. So Rajasic person, or doing small work, makes a big fuss, big noise, and tries to show off name and fame, expectation. But Sattvic person, he will be free from ego. Yattu kamep suna karma, saham karena va punah. Kriyate bahulayasam, tad raja samudayatam. That is the example of Rajasic action, where you put unnecessary lot of action, effort, too much of stress for small action. Even simple things. Sometimes when Kriya session goes on, I see some therapy participants or some visitors carrying bucket of water. So when you lift the bucket of water, only this group of muscle, bicep should be contracted, but their whole person, whole face will be contracted. Small action, whole involvement. Why a bucket of water? Even reading a newspaper or book, eyebrows will knit so much stress here. Bahula ayasam. Too much of effort for small. Yoga says, Karma Yoga is doing action with relaxation. There are people who do a lot of work, but they will be always relaxed. If we come from abroad, in Singapore-like place, I require 1 day rest. Mushri will say, can you take class? No, I come from abroad, jet lag. At least 1 day rest I should have. But our Guruji comes from America or whatever. Directly he'll go to lecture class from airport. Because he knows the art of relaxation. How to relax all the time. Relaxation is not after the action. So after I do a lot of jogging, Surya Namaskar, then I do Shavasana, there is one way. But there was a great teacher in Kanyakumari, Mr. Kothari. He'll say, if you are doing Shavasana at the end, that means what you did before that was not relaxing. Patanjali's method is, while doing, you do asanas in such a way that asanas should relax you. You don't require separate Shavasana at the end. And once you know how to do asanas with relaxation, with expansion, and then push it further, can I jog with relaxation? And he made us do that. While jogging, as if you are bouncing on something elastic. So Karma Yoga is, during the action is fun. No division that this is work and then this is rest. Then work becomes burden. But work, for some people, work is fun. That itself is relaxation. No effort, effortlessly. So that is, otherwise if lot of effort, small work will tire. So in Kanyakumari, people used to ask life workers, oh, when is your holiday? They used to say, all the 7 days are holidays. Because we are enjoying each moment. That was the training given to them. Effortlessly doing the action, whatever may be the action. Same research, same assignment, same YSCC, same course. Some people too much of stress. And some people very happily finishing the whole thing. Doing extra work, in respect of other responsibilities. It's only a question of attitude. Therefore, we have to move from Rajas to Sattva. So what are the qualities of a Sattvic person? Niyatam sangarahitam araga dveshatah kittam afala prepsuna karma yat tat satvikam uchyate. That is called Sattvika, where first thing is you don't worry about that, you don't expect any name, fame, fruit. Afala prepsuna karma. Don't do that I'll get this. Do the work for the sake of doing, just to help others. And what comes to you by destiny? Niyatam, Sangarahitam, without likes and without hating or without involving. What has come to you by destiny? Doing it happily. I'll conclude with a friend of mine who retired recently as teacher from the school. What a big relief, now I'm retired. This was a terrific job. I wanted to become railway station master and my father made me teacher, breaking my head with his $40, cursing himself, his job, his father. What do you wanted to become, I asked. Railway station master. Why? Because railways you get free passes. So I asked one railway station master, say, this friend of mine, he cursed his father because he made him teacher and he wanted to become railway station master. You must be very happy getting free passes. He gave a long list of his problems. So I asked, given the choice, what job you would have taken? Job of a teacher. You teach, you don't teach, lot of vacation, 40 students at your command. हर एक को दूसरे की थाली में घी नजर आता है. The distances look green. Each job has its own plus and minus. So what comes to us by destiny, if I accept that situation, that job, that course, then that is sattvic attitude. Om Asato